Good morning. Well, this is Ivan Mara. Just woke up. I need you to put the lights on. It's really dark in here. Huh? Yeah. Just woke up. I slept for like 12 hours. Yeah, I went to bed at like 8:30. Yesterday I was just so tired. After I made my video, I watched like some Neatu's Perry Stone, and I ate my Dinty's food, and I was just like so fatigued. And I went to bed and I passed out till like from 8:30 until 9 o'clock. That's like 12 hours of sleep, right? They're out there, right? 12 hours and 30 minutes. I slept for 12 hours. Yeah. And before I went to bed, I heard VJ moaning, and I threw her all these horrific words, obviously. I'm like, yeah, you're a bitch. You're a selfish bitch. You know what I'm saying? You're not worthy of me. You know what I'm saying? You're a cheating whore and everything. And I think she heard it, obviously. And I went to bed, and as soon as I went to bed, she started crying, obviously. I'll see, you know what? The Torah Justice is rapid, Ivan. And that's why I'm not going to listen to you, VG, when you give me help. Like, you have the balls, you're really going to make that Freak to Freak Out song and say, I'm so sick of your attention. We don't even listen to me, man. I tell you to stop seeing the guys you don't listen. Keep seeing them and fucking them. Oh, I like them, yeah, and you expect me to listen to you. Why you're going to keep seeing the guys I'm mad at? You're fucking crazy, man. Why have to do that, VJ? No way. You're not going to listen to me. I'm not going to listen. I'm being serious, VJ. I'm not kidding around. When I say I'm not going to listen to you, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm going to keep seeing my girlfriend too, man. I'm not going to listen to you. Like, oh my God. Sarah, she's crazy, Ivan. Yeah. Oh, your wife is a psycho, man. Yeah, she has the guts to make that song "Freak to Freak Out." I'm so sick of her. That's why she's been fucking some of these guys for like 10 years. Yeah, because now the karma hit her. Now she feels the karma. Now she expects me to stay away from the woman when she's been fucking some of these fucking men for 20 plus years of her life. This girl's fucking crazy right now. I'm not gonna let a woman do that. No way, man. I'm gonna keep seeing my girlfriend. That's how it works. I'm being serious with you. I'm not playing around. I won't do that to my VG. I'm not playing around. I'm actually gonna keep seeing my girlfriend. I'm not gonna listen to you. I know you're not gonna listen to me either when I tell you stop seeing the guys. In a good hour from now, Victoria Justice is gonna fuck the guys after this. She's fucking crazy, man. Yeah, she's a crazy woman. Yeah. Will you crush me, Jay? Yeah, I will, but she crushed me too when I cried. She kept fucking the guys. I'm gonna keep seeing the chick too. That's how it works. 100%, yeah. That's why you guys don't deserve to be safe because you're wicked people. You turn my wife into this wicked woman, man. Think I'm gonna make Savage music after what you did to me? You're fucking crazy. Piecing the fuck out. You're not safe. There they go. When you pay a price, you pay too. That's how it works. There we go. I mean, she really cried. Yeah, she was fucking the guy, and I was throwing her all these horrific thoughts. And then, like 25 minutes later, I was sleeping and I heard her crying. Yeah, she left and then she went home. She started crying. She's a psycho, man. She's fucking crazy. And after that, she's gonna fuck the guys again after that. So her crying is manipulative, obviously. She's a psycho, man. Like, that's very psychotic. Yeah, like you cry heavy mental anguish to say you love it, and then you go see the guys and you fuck them after that, man. Like every day, like this girl's crazy, man. I don't know what's wrong with this woman's mind, man. She's a fucking psycho, man. Probably have mental issues, but at least I'm paid for it. Yeah. Yeah. When she says she's sorry, do you ever hear her say she's sorry? Yeah, I do. Well, she says she's sorry. She doesn't really mean it. Obviously, she's playing a manipulative mind game with me. Yeah. Hopefully, I just keep fucking the guys. I will never know. VJ, I know. I hear you moaning, man. I'm an idiot. I hear you moaning. And sometimes I hear the guy too. She's a fucking bitch, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, you heard her yesterday. Yeah, I did. I heard her moaning pretty loud, man. I heard the guy. He's like, oh. You know what I'm saying? This girl's a fucking bitch, man. You think and you have that, you have the guts to make that freak your out song, BJ? Like, what about your attention deficit? Like, your attention deficit too, you fucking hypocrite. There you go. Fucking crazy woman, man. Obviously. Because she sees hell, she's gonna remain reprobate. She's gonna keep seeing guys. And so when I get a girlfriend, I'm not gonna listen to you either, BJ. And I'm being serious, BJ. You can cry me all you want. I'm not going to listen to you. I'm being serious. I'm gonna ignore you when you cry to me. Because you don't listen to me. You ignore me. You don't listen to me either. There you go. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock in a good hour, guys. You're gonna hear VG moaning again. That's all. Right now she's crying or whatever it is, or she stopped crying. You're gonna hear her moaning in a good hour, Ivan. 10 o'clock she's gonna post the guys and fuck that. She's fucking crazy, man. Crazy woman. if you were intimate with a woman for years, do you have the willpower to stay away? Yeah, I do, honestly. The only way I'll keep seeing her is if I choose to cave in. If her just chooses to cave into her sexual urges and she just chooses to be stupid, obviously. But she loves the sex and she likes me. Yeah, I like them, I love the sex, I'm gonna keep fucking them. She's fucking crazy, man. Yeah, and you have the balls to say, I'm so sick of your attention deficit. Like, what about you, man? Like, look in the mirror before you judge me, man. You're fucking crazy, man. Yeah. Because even when you pay the fee, she's gonna be fucking. There's you fucking some of these guys, right? She's gonna keep fucking them. She's gonna keep seeing them until you save her. So that's why now that the karma hit her, she expects me to stay away from the woman when she can't even stay with the guys. She's fucking crazy, man. And she knows, yeah, I'm not gonna listen to me because I'll listen to him. Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to you. The fee's not my fault. I don't want to pay that bullshit fee. When I get my girlfriend fee, I'm gonna keep seeing her every week. I'm not gonna stop seeing her, obviously, because you're gonna keep seeing the men too, and I like her too. There you go. I'm gonna keep seeing her VG just like you keep seeing the guys, because I like the chick too. There you go. I have feelings too. I'm human too. There you go. Yeah. We work on there, Nithya Ivan. Yeah, I will. Later today, I'll work on it. Honestly. Why is VJ crying knowing that she keeps fucking the guys? Um, because she loves me, honestly. Yeah, even though I like these guys, I keep fucking them. I love Ivan. I want to be with them. That's why now she's psychotic, honestly. Like right after she fucks the shit out of the guys, now she goes home and she starts crying to me, saying she loves me. Like, she's a crazy woman. Yeah, she's psychotic. Her ass is now a psychotic woman. She's crazy, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yo, Ivan, I want to be featured in the magazine with you. I want to try with you know the movies and everything. I want to go to the open house with you. That's why I cry right now. She's crazy. I want to see the light. That's why she cries. Yeah. She's crazy, obviously. Sorry. And she knows she got duped by the families, obviously. She got duped by the gatekeepers. You know, in Hollywood, obviously. Yeah. For Justice herself, she's one of them, obviously. Yeah. She's a sellout. It's Court Justice. Yeah. Yo, Ivan, she has money. Yeah, VJ has money, but her keys are useless, obviously. VJ has useless keys. There we go. Her keys are useless, obviously, VJ. She has useless keys. That's why she cries, obviously. Yeah. My keys are useless. Yes, VJ. Your keys are useless. That's why you cry to me because you know what? You know you got duped. Yeah. Tori Justice knows she got duped by the gatekeepers in Hollywood. She got duped. Yeah. Yeah, my keys are useless. Yes, they are, BJ. Your keys are useless. useless, honestly. BJ's keys. They're useless. BJ's keys. They're useless. Keys, yeah. So now the gatekeepers are greedy pigs. Yeah, they're greedy psychopaths, honestly. They make probably their 50, 60, probably 60, 70, 80 children a year they make. They're worth probably their quadrillions of dollars, and they have probably hundreds of children in the bank, maybe 500, 600, 700 children in the bank. And they won't even let me JB worth 100 million one. She sells out to them because they haven't had me, honestly. That's why I came with the keys over. They'll do me, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go just get some coffee. Back in a second. Hope you guys enjoyed this show. Don't make me sad. All right, guys. Yeah. I think I got accepted for Welfare Quebec because they sent me a paper saying that I have to sign in online to receive updated information about Welfare Quebec. So I think I did get accepted for Welfare Quebec. So I should get my money soon. I don't know, my $1,000 check. We're gonna do that money. I'm gonna buy my laptop so I can work on their unique. I have to contact my neighbor, have her do my hair. My hair is overdue. It's been like 4 months. So I have to contact my neighbor, have to do my hair. That's like $80. And I have other stuff, obviously. Because I do want to finish their unique. Their unique, I do want to finish it. More money for me and BG, obviously, for rental books, obviously. Yeah, when you start your romance novel, you might as well finish it, right? I have to finish it, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. Does VJ fuck those guys on purpose? I think she continuously fucks them because she has feelings for them, and she hates the fact that she sees hell. Yeah, I hate seeing hell. When you piss me off, I'm gonna fuck all these guys. You're never gonna know, honestly. Yeah, well, when I get my girlfriend, I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm gonna keep singing it too, and you're never gonna know either. There you go. If you want to be a bitch like that, right? I'm gonna keep singing her, VJ. I'm not playing around. I'm not gonna listen to you. Like, because you don't listen to me. I'll make you a deal. If you don't want me seeing this shit, you have to stop seeing those guys in Hollywood. I can't do it either because it's tough. I like them. Yeah, I like her too. It's tough too. There you go. You can't be selfish. It doesn't work like that, man. I'm not gonna have you do like that. There you go. Your attention deficit too. I'm sick of your attention deficit too. You don't listen either, man. You're fucking crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, based on what I've read off Xanus, I can understand why the gatekeepers want to control the brand. Yeah, the gatekeepers want to control my Xanus brand because they know I wrote it and I have the keys, obviously. That's billions for me. Because even if I wrote a shitty book, the gatekeepers will want to control it. Because anything Iron America does, it's money. But Xanus is just not, it's not some shitty book. No, it's the greatest fantasy novel ever written. They know that. It's an amazing story. Yeah, we know it's a brand worth billions because Ivan wrote it. He has the keys. At the same time, it's a better IP than all our Hollywood IPs and all our IPs in the book publishing business. It's the greatest story ever told. We want to control that, man. This is going to be bigger than Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, man. Yes, bigger than Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. Say this. Yeah, man. Bigger than Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. And you guys don't talk about it. You read, oh my god, man, your book's amazing. Yeah, the whole book is your hook. Turn the pages, a masterpiece, man. Are you lying? Are you saying we're going to be hooked from page one to the end? Yes, you're going to be hooked from page one to the end. Just turn the page for hours. Hooked. I'm not lying, guys. Everything I showed you guys hooked. Yeah, I mean, even my non-big scenes were you guys so hooked. Yeah, I also hooked. Yeah. The scene when Sarah's like, bring me, darling, bring me a cup of wine. That's not one of my most entertaining scenes at all, man. Obviously. Yeah. Like the end of volume two, when he's like, no, Taz, that's an order. Now it's fucking entertaining. Yeah, it's not one of my most entertaining scenes at all. Even my non-entertaining scenes are still entertaining scenes. They're just not as entertaining as the big scenes, but they're entertaining enough to keep you hooked, wanting to know more. So when you read my book, you always want to know more. What happens next? What happens next? That's why you're constantly turning the page. And when you read it, it's like reading a book movie, obviously, because the characters are jumping on the page left and right when you read it, as you guys read. And that's why it's such a masterpiece, and it can't be beat. Can't beat that, man. Yeah, no author, no fantasy book that I read that I get the same experience where the characters jump on the page like a movie, cinematic big scenes, and no plot or story can beat that. This is too good, yeah. This is too good. You can't beat that, man. It's a masterpiece. Yeah, Xanus is a masterpiece, man. Masterpiece, yeah. Yeah, man. That's why the gates won't control. Your book is sick, man. I know, John. Your book is sick. I can't wait people are that movie. I know, John. As well as that, I'm like, you know, John, you get 10, so I'll be greedy. I'm not paying you 20, John. You're not worth that. You get 10. I paid you 20, John. You sound like a 40 something deal. You're pushing it, John. You're getting greedy, man. I just nothing. I'm like, that's not the point, John. The point is, John, you're not worth $20 million of the film profits. You get 10. That's good enough. This is more than what we. This is more than what you need for Star Wars, John. Stop being greedy. It's a deal, I don't say. Yeah. I'm just mentioning, man. That's not my opinion. I want a bigger chunk of that item. I know, John, but this is enough. This is more than what you need for Star Wars and Star Wars for Star Wars, man. It's a deal, Ivan. That's a massive deal. Yeah, John, you signed almost a 30 million deal. That's enough money for you, man. Stop being greedy. And you get the perks. It's a deal, man. I'm saying. Will all the actors be excited when they're about to sign their contract? Oh yeah, because they know once they sign their contracts, they're now going to be experiencing the worldwide buzz of me. They're going to be trending now wherever they go. It's crazy. Once they sign their contracts and it's now official, and I make the announcement, all these Hollywood actors sign their contracts. Now the whole world's tuning into their social media, and they're now wherever they go, they're also trending too because they know they're Ivan and VJ's movie stars for Xanus. That's why they're all excited, obviously, and they're experiencing that worldwide fame. That's why they're gonna beg, obviously. They experience that worldwide fame, they're movie stars, they got paid all that money, all those nice perks. Yeah, man, I partied up at Ivan VJ's like $1 million house and their yacht and all stuff. Man, like, I had a blast, man. I went on that world tour. That was the best experience of my life. The world tour was crazy, man. Crazy worldwide buzz, man. I stay at like luxury suites for the world tour. And I flew on IWJ's jet, man. Like, man, they spoiled us. Yeah, I got paid like my 5.5 million for speaking, 6 million for speaking. Yeah, that's why they're gonna beg because they know they're not gonna make that money in Hollywood, right? For Comic Con, the actors make like 50K, 75K for Comic Con. They don't make their millions for Comic Con in Hollywood. For my speaking, you make your millions, like your 5.5, 6 million speaking. That excludes your already rich contract that you're making, right? You know. As like Peter Jackson, I even I asked, I told me, I was like for speaking. I'm like, no, Peter, you get an equal amount of the actors. Stop being greedy, man. I signed you to 1.6 million deal. Stop being greedy, Peter. I man, it's nothing. I'm like, Peter, no, I'm not paying you more money for the world tour. Okay, stop being greedy. Yeah, Peter's greedy, but yeah, Peter might want maybe 12 million. I deserve an like $12 million. I'm like, Peter, I'm not paying more for the world tour. Get an equal amount of everyone else. Get him all Toro and the actors. Sorry, huh? Will the people be doing group interviews? Most likely they will. Yeah. Obviously, I'm gonna tell my secretaries to ask the people: are you doing group interviews too, like in Hollywood? Are you gonna? Do you want to interview Peter Jackson? Peter Jackson and get him all Toro, like Peter Jackson did with that Charlie guy. Or yeah, I want to do something. Like, okay, if you do that, I'll bring like 3 of my doc team with me. They can film that. But the main event interview, I'm not going to film though. That I'm going to keep behind the scenes. But the group stuff you can film, obviously. You know in Hollywood how they do group interviews, one-on-one and group interviews. Yeah, they do that. If you do that, I'll film that for you guys to see, and I'll film. Yeah, I want to interview a director, Ivan, Peter Jackson, and Guillermo del Toro or Mel Gibson. We want to interview those guys. Okay, I'll bring my doc team. They can film that. Obviously, that's why Peter wants a bigger chunk of that because he knows the world tour deal is a huge deal. God, man, I want a bigger chunk of that item. And that's like $10 million that item. I'm like, no, Peter, you gotta eat all the actors, you greedy pig. I mean, I ask like $10 million that item. I'm like, no, Peter, you get like an equal amount of the actors. Stop being greedy, Peter. Sometimes he's a greedy pig, man. He's greedy sometimes, yeah. Mike Peter, again, I'm gonna tell you guys have to be prepped. When the people interview, let's say they do want to do the one-on-one interviews with Peter Jackson, get him on Toro, they're gonna grill you guys, man. You gotta give good answers. Yeah, I will. Don't worry about it. They give good answers, obviously. But it's all behind the scenes. Like none of this will be on YouTube. Right? I didn't sell the gatekeepers. But if they do the group interviews, I'll have my doc team film it. You guys can see that. But the main interview event, you're not gonna see that. That's all kept behind the scenes. You gotta deserve. Obviously, the only thing you're gonna get is clips of the fans taking videos and pictures of it, and some of it's trying on that. But you're not gonna get the whole interview. You see me cracking jokes, we cracking jokes. And the audience is laughing, obviously, because I put on a show when I speak. Yeah. 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 Will Zayas have the most buzz out of all your movies? Yes. Like, don't get me wrong, The Gray Escape very unique in the Hidden Valley movie with Dwayne Johnson and Will Smith. The Western Gangster with Leonardo DiCaprio and Shia LaBeouf will have crazy buzz, but not the kind of buzz like Xanus. Xanus will have much crazier buzz in those movies, obviously. Because it's a great story told. My first movie, don't forget that. And Eric and them are going to be the most early beings in history. Looking at Demons and Devils, man. Like what I showed you guys, right? Scary than that. Yeah. I'm going to tell John Alley, okay, I want Airtat looking like that picture there, but Morale looks more like Pennywise the Clown. Don't copy it, but make him like a demon like that. And Bull the Pit Watcher looks like that black phone mask that actor wore. Obviously. So John A will be fighting the demon Bull the Pit Watcher, and G Monsoon fights Morale the General, who's a demon. Those are powerful warriors. And I'll be fighting Eritat, obviously. That's why I'm going to give those guys their time to shine too in war. The main focus will be on me fighting Eritat, but you're also going to get like a lot of the big battle scenes with those two guys, man, fighting those devils, man. And I'm like, John, so you have to prep yourself for that. So yeah, I will, and they prep themselves mostly for the scene, obviously. Yeah, when you guys train, when you guys start your weight training, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna rent a gym for all. I'm gonna have my teammate to call a rent a gym, a private gym for all you guys. I recommend you guys put on music and you get into character mode and prep yourself mentally for the movie, because you're gonna be fighting the most early movie. So yeah, we will. And they prep themselves mentally and they destroy the role because I'm paying a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're gonna beg, yeah, Ivan, man. Like I don't want to go back home, man. I want to work for you, Ivan. Yeah, they're all gonna beg. I'm like, no, guys, you're not good for the Gray Escape with Keanu Reeves. Okay, you're not good for the movie. Sorry, like, yeah. Why will the Gray Escape have crazy buzz? Oh yeah, all my movies will have crazy white buzz, but like Zane's will be the craziest. The buzz will be something crazy because it's based off my novel, which is a masterpiece, the greatest fans novel written. A story better than Lord of the Rings, man. Peter even told me, "I man, this is better than my Lord of the Rings." I mean, yeah, it's better than Lord of the Rings, Peter. People told me that, yeah. Peter told me, yeah, Ivan, like if you think, like Ivan, like my Lord of the Rings story with Frodo destroying the ring is powerful, Ivan. This is much more powerful than that, Ivan. Like Takis has a better arc than even Frodo with Lord of the Rings, Ivan. I know, Peter. Yeah, man. Frodo has an amazing arc in the movies, but it's not. Takis has a better arc than Frodo. Frodo was the main character of the story, pretty much, right? It's pretty much Frodo's story. He's the main character of the story, and yet Takis has a better character arc than even Elijah Wood's Frodo, man, in Lord of the Rings, man. You'll see me around, like, I won't spoil so for you. Yeah. Yeah. Will the Wolves be badass fighters? Yes, they will. They're going to be badass fighters, obviously. That's why you're looking at crazy with my buzz. Obviously. I mean, how badass of a fighter will Eretat be? Well, remember Thanos in the book I mentioned how for Attack is the only of our badass fighters, but because it's a book, it's you don't really get to see the battle scenes brought to life. But once I bring the battle scenes to life, the Eretat will be a badass fighter like Thanos. Man. Remember when Cap, Iron Man, and Thor fought Thanos in the end of Endgame? How Thanos was a badass fighter. Yeah, Eretat will be badass like that. And Bo and Morale are badass fighters like that. And then John Maega and them are going to be badass fighters too, man. Like, you're going to see John Maega going toe-to-toe with Morale, who's a badass fighter like Thanos, man. Like, remember how Thanos saw in Endgame? Yeah, think of a fight like that. So it's a bit different than that. It's high-end quality fighting like that. And that's why they're going to be legends. They're going to be so famous, man. Fighting all those demonic beings. Yeah, John Maega's a badass fighter. G1-2's a badass fighter. I'm a badass fighter because we're trained as Xanus, we're Northerns. Whereas the Southerners are amazing fighters too, but they're not as good as the Northerns, obviously. Mariners will be a badass fighter. Whoever I choose, Don Cheadle most likely I'm going to choose, or Russell Crowe or Vigo. They're going to be badass in the movie too, man. Something more badass than Legolas. Yeah. Who you choose? I think I'm most likely going to go for Don Cheadle. But Peter might tell me go for Vigo because he's biased, or he might tell me go for Russell Crowe. Because Russell Crowe will build buzz. That's why he might tell me go for Russell Crowe. But Russell Crowe is more expensive, obviously. I easily afford to pay more money. Russell Crowe, I can pay him an $18 million salary for the movie. I can give him a $9.7 million bonus. That's a good deal for him. He doesn't make that in Hollywood. You can give him $55 million to film profits. When he gets like $4 million for the game, you can pay him like his $0.3 million for the merch. He signed like a 90, and he gets like $5 million speaking, obviously. So he signed like a 100, like I don't know, a 90 like 3 million Canadian deal, 100 like 7-8 million deal in his Australian money. So Russell Crowe signed a mega $100 million deal for my movie, obviously. He's like, holy shit. His age, what about 80? I'm like, guys, you're getting greedy. I'm not paying Russell Crowe 80. He's not worth that, man. You're getting greedy, guys. It's nothing. I'm like, guys, you're pissing me off. I'm not paying Russell Crowe more than this, man. He doesn't make this now. A $100 million deal is enough for Russell Crowe. Stop being greedy, guys. We're just messing. That's a deal. He doesn't make his Holly. Yeah, he doesn't make that Holly Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe's like, holy shit, man. Yeah, you live in Australia. Yeah, you signed your $100+ million deal, Russell Crowe. He's like, holy shit. He's like, sign me up, man. I'm like, yeah, I'm paying you all this money, Russell Crowe. I'm giving you all these perks. You have to work hard to destroy the world. Mary's like, don't worry about it. I'll destroy the world for you, man. Don't worry, boss. I'll destroy the world for you, and he destroys the world for me, man. Better performance than even in Hollywood. Yeah, they're all going to tell me, yeah, I mean, fuck Hollywood. Your company blows hollow water. You're paying me more money. I'm going to work much harder for you, boss. Y'all work hard for me. I'm paying a lot of money, and I'm saying, Vigo will even tell me, yeah, Ivan, sign me up, and I want to be part of this story. But Vigo will be a bit old, though. He'll be like in his late 70s, like 78. He'll still be fine, though. If I choose him right. Yeah. Vigo and Don Cheadle, you can pay them the same deal, right? 10 million base, they get like 16 million of the film profits. That's a good deal for those guys, right? And they get like 2.6 million for the game. Pay the 1.3 million for the merch, and they get like their 5 million speaking. They sound like a 35 million deal, which is like a 25 million deal in their American money. That's how much bigger he is making Hollywood. He goes like, yeah, I don't make this now. I make like 4 or 5. And for Lord of the Rings, I got like $1.5 million. I mean, yeah, Vigo only made probably $1.5 million for Lord of the Rings, but he worked hard. Well, tell me, yeah, I'm gonna work much harder for you, boss. Sign me up, man. Like, yeah, Vigo, can you handle the work? Yeah, I don't know, but I'll handle the work. Yeah, that's why you have to have a good nutrition plan for him, for Vigo. He has to train because he's a little older now, but he'll be able to handle the work, but he'll be a bit older now. Yeah, I'm a bit older than I was in Lord of the Rings, but I can handle the work, Ivan. Yeah, like you're looking at like a year of shooting, I don't worry about it, I'll work hard. He works hard, he destroys the world. Man, that's whoever I choose, right? Almost like Don Cheadle, though. Yeah. Almost like guys. shut the lights off. You still see well, guys, right? Yeah. That's too dark. Ivan, why would $1 million for Russell Crowe for the promos? I'm like, no, Russell Crowe gets 300K, guys. Stop being greedy. Yeah. Why do the minor characters get featured on the magazine shoots? No, only the star characters, the star actors get featured on the magazines with me. Obviously, VJ and Peter or Mel. Obviously, they get featured with us. Obviously, it's an online magazine. It's a magazine, but it's like online. You have like 40 pages worth of interviews interviewing all the actors, and their magazine pictures are featured there. They're also featured around the website. They're featured there. Something fucking cool. They get paid for that. Which is nice, obviously, right? Here's a guy, that's going to help promote your movie. Yeah, I know. Because I got that same like, I'm like, okay, you get 500K, stop being greedy. Because I can't wait to be part of that interview we feature on the magazine with you, Ivan. Yeah, I know, Peter. Yeah, Ivan, your company blows hell of water. I know, Peter. Yeah. Pay Peter a lot of money, Ivan, or Mel Gibson, because they're your star directors. But if they get greedy, I'm not paying them more money, man. Like, Peter wants like $1 billion of the film dollars. I'm not paying him that. He's not worth that, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's because of greedy. Yeah, obviously. It's greedy. Yeah. Yeah. Will your magazine be better than Vogue? You'll be just as good as Vogue, if not better. Like, it'll be like something like better than Vogue, man. Like, you're looking like me, you're gonna see me and all the actors featured. That's how VJ cried, because she wanted, I want to be featured on the magazines with you. I want to sign that medal. I was like, I want to live a life for you, Ivan. I want to be boss of you, all the films with you, and I want to be featured in the magazine, Ivan. She's fucking crazy. That's why she cries. She's just psychotic. She's crazy, obviously. Yeah. But all that is all. Everything we do for Sky Source is not new to VJ. VJ I know how it works. I know how pre-production works for movies. I've been in many movies. I know what type of feature magazine. I mean, that's not brand new to VJ. Everything for me is brand new. Obviously, like, I've never been on a magazine before. I've never been in a big Hollywood level movie before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Victoria Justice has the experience. I don't have the experience. Obviously, everything's brand new to Ivan. That's why you mainly want to see me be. What's it like, Ivan being featured in a magazine? We know what's like for VJ to be featured on a magazine. What's it like for Ivan being featured on a magazine? You're gonna see me featured on the magazines with VJ, obviously. And Peter or Mel Gibson, I might choose, right? I might choose Mel, right? I don't hate Peter.